Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Dennis and welcome to Day Art Survival video. Today we'll be discussing about if you only rely on this Moroz Terem to store your food, you might want to consider this. So this is the same as previous one with the weapon, or not weapon, the armor, in which if you only have, if you only use polar armor, you might want to, or you must have yourself another armor that is also decent enough. And this one is a little bit different though. This is not really a must, but this is more like just food for thoughts. Pretty much, you might want to consider this. So although chance of this going to happen is kinda low, really, but I mean the doubt is still there. But yeah, so pretty much this Moroz theorem, as you can see, it has the food storage time by 10,000%, and that is actually 10 times more than this brick house because brick house has 1,000%, meaning that this Moroz theorem is like pretty much 10 times brick house, and there's that. So what do you want to consider first? We know that in Halloween event it's kind of the same as previous video pretty much. We know that in Halloween event there is this demon level, and as you increase your demon level, the power of every item that are correlated or that were correlated with the Halloween event also got scaled as well. Meaning that if you didn't manage to reach level 10 demon armor, it means that these demon guys over here, this one will not have 2000 base armor. So there's that. Now, I kinda doubt, but there's like a possibility that this Moroz Theorem as well might also get scaled to the Christmas event level as well. So let's say that in level 1, this probably gonna get nerfed to, not nerfed, but more like scaled down to, let's say, 100%. That might happen though. The thing is that that might happen, although the chance is kinda low, and I will actually explain why after this as well. Um, yeah, like just like the Halloween event with the demon level, every Halloween related items that you had, those were nerfed. Not really nerfed, those were scaled down to level 1 on the first day of the Halloween event. Now, the same might actually happen with the Christmas event, and this Moroz Theorem might actually got nerfed or scaled down to level 1, and it will not have this full potential 10,000% food storage time. And it means that what's gonna happen with that? It means that everything that you have in your base currently that relies on this one remains fresh for X amount of time. This will get reduced heavily or massively if you don't have this Moroz theorem anymore, or if it's scaled down, meaning that you will not be able to all of these will be dropped down like massively. And what does that mean? It means that you need to be careful, and you need also to be you need to pay attention with your belonging in your base, because your items like this fatty meat over here and then this carcass over here, all of this stuff might actually got scaled down as well, because the Moroz theorem is scaled down to the Christmas event level, meaning that this will pretty much have shorter, or it will rot faster, and that will be bad because you probably don't pay attention on that. And you probably have like I know some people that have like 1,000 pairs, 1,000 boards just laying down in their base to ready to get butchered, or yeah, ready to get butchered or something. This is, I guess, a little bit of PSA for you. The Christmas event might actually scale down the Morse theorem, meaning that um, this will remain fresh for shorter, and this will actually rot quicker, meaning that you need to pay attention with this kind of perishables in your base. Also, like your crops as well, like this one. Let's see here, which one has like the shortest? I think, yeah, this one, strawberry remains fresh for 10 months. Meaning that out in the open it is about what I think 3 days. Okay, that's actually quite low already. Meaning that this will be in brick house. This will only be like a month, and that's actually bad actually because um, from this one from 10 months to 1 month, that's actually 9 months just gone, and that will be bad if you don't actually pay attention with your base. And it will also be bad if you maybe like if you don't really like to like yeah, like if you're just saving your stuff in your base pretty much. So what I recommend or what I'm suggesting you is that you probably want to have all of these item over here like processed, meaning that if you have, let's say, apple, you probably want to turn these to seeds, or pretty much all the crops over here. You might want to turn that into seeds so that it doesn't rot. Also, you can also do stuff like, for instance, if it's apple, you probably want to craft things like this one over here, jam, for instance. It requires 4 apple. So you probably also want to get some strawberry, but there's that. You might just want to use your apple into crafting something else, like for instance jam, or maybe a compote as well over here. Water apple sugar, or water pretty much any fruit, like I think strawberry also able for this one, also cranberry as well I think, to make yourself compote. And compote, as you can well, as we all know, it doesn't actually expire, meaning that it will last forever. That would be great, right? And yeah, like this one over here, it doesn't have any expiration time. Although if you're aware for this, you probably still just don't process everything, then just leave some in your base. But it's just for that a little bit of concern. That's pretty much it. Like also, if you have this mutant meat, as you can see, I have myself 8,000 mutant meat. Now I use this for the NPC so that I can sell this to NPC to get currency like easily. However, if this is only 4 months in Terem, meaning that in Brick House it will be divided by 10, it will be zero point 0.4 months. That will be pretty much 40% of 30 days. That will be 12 days actually. Um, and that yeah, pretty much if I don't have my theorem, or if the theorem got scaled down, it will quickly change for 4 months to 12 days. And 12 days is actually not that long in game, because if you craft something or if you go something, you probably already waste like a day or something, or two pretty much. And meaning that 12 days it will just pass rather quickly. So it's just for that reason pretty much. Like again, I know like some of you have like more than 10,000, tens of thousands of fatty meat, raw fatback, mutant meat, all these carcass as well, maybe 1,000 or more. I'm not sure why you have that many. Maybe you're doing commercial or something like that. But yeah, you might want to I will suggest you to just process them. Like if you have fatty meat, maybe you want to transfer them or convert them into minced meat, and then you can craft yourself salted meat, and then you can convert this with the NPC and get yourself clean water. Or you might want to use the minced meat to get yourself like this two meat over here. It requires a lot of minced meat. You might as well just craft yourself some stew meat. And again, as we all know, the stew meat actually does not have any expiration time. So as the salted meat as well over here, it doesn't have expiration time, and as you can see, it has a long shelf life. Pretty much it's infinite. It's not gonna rot. And yeah, that's pretty much it though. You might still want to save some in your base, like let's say this one, just less than 1,000 probably. Or if you have this a lot of amount, like this mutant meat, you might want to save that in your package. Although I kind of dislike the idea of package in this game, because it's kind of cheating, although it's not really cheating, but it really feels like cheating if you just save your stuff in your package. I mean, the game allows you to do that, so might as well use that. But me personally, I don't really like doing that because I feel like it's a little bit of cheating, just a little bit. Because if it's in your package, it will stop it will stop the counter like completely. It will stay, for instance, this one, it will remain fresh for 4 months. And if I put that in my package, and I can pretty much just proceed to go to the next year, and this mutant meat will be safe in my package. So there's that. You can do that. It's allowed, so you might want to take advantage of that. That's another suggestions, I guess, apart from like literally just process them, or store them in your package system pretty much. So yeah, there you have it. Um, so that's the concern, and how you can pretty much do or prepare before the Christmas event actually comes. There's that. Yeah, I previously said that I will explain about why the chance of that is low. Pretty much, we can take a look at this Halloween event, which is this one, Halloween event item, which is gluten's bag. When we first got this item from the what it's called again, from the boss, it already stays in this maximum carry weight over here. Let's actually take a look from here. This one, maximum food and maximum water will be increased by 200, and this is actually flat. It didn't actually scale with the demon power or demon level. And yeah, whatever your demon level is, it will always be at 200 maximum food and water. Now, I feel like items that are not used in combat, like for instance this one, that might actually not get affected, meaning that this Moroz Terem, it might actually not get affected by the Christmas event level as well. That's why I said that the chance for this happening is kind of low. It's like below 50% pretty much. But the possibility is still there. Maybe the developers will tweak a little bit and make it so that this actually scales down with your Christmas event level. Who knows, right? But what I can say is that previously we had this gluten's pack, and this didn't actually scale with anything. The time the time you got this is already like this. It already increased your food and water by 200 each, and yeah, that's pretty much it. For that reason, I also believe that this will not get changed. Even if it doesn't get changed or scaled down, having your stuff processed is always great in general, so that you don't have to worry about things being rotten, or just save that in your package. Ask other person to send this item into you, and yeah, that's pretty much it. If you're on offline though, if you're offline, then probably the suggestion that I can give is that just process them. It's fine. You can always grind for that later on. There is no reason for you to save tens of thousands of this item, especially if it's offline, because yeah, what's the point? Like, you cannot really trade that with other players. So usually offline is just do whatever, grab grab only what you need. So there's that. But if you're online, you might want to consider processing them, or just putting them in your package system, and that's pretty much it. um, I guess there's that. Yeah, like, even if you do that, like I said, like considering those options, like if you do process, if you do put in the package system, and it turns out that this Moroz Theorem does not get scaled to the Christmas event level, then it's not really a loss as well. You can still have, you still have the items that you processed. You also still have the items in your package. So it's just, it's not really a bad thing to do that in general. So at least there's that. It's just that a concern that if it does actually get scaled down, and then you have too much of these item over here, and then like, you don't know what to do with that. You probably need more time to process them all. So it will probably like rot, quickly. And yeah, that's just that pretty much. So yeah, there you have it. If you only rely on Moroz's theorem, I suggest you those two things. First, simply just process them. Second, have them packaged in your package system. Or actually, third, well, this is not really like I feel like people already had this already use brick house. Make sure you have brick house. I feel like everyone that has this Boros theorem, they also have brick house in their base just in case. Like me though, I do have a lot of brick house everywhere pretty much. There's one over here, there's one over here as well. Over here there's also, I also built so many brick house in the NPC as well. Like for instance, yeah, just all the NPC over here, they all have brick house in them. And then for every single one of these mother beehive, they also have. And then in my base in Yufa as well, and then in Izevsk near the bandit base, also near bandit base over here, down or south to Magnitogorsk. There's also one brick house over here as well. That's just what I do pretty much. I do have lots of those. Also, there's one in Kiev, in Tula as well. So yeah, that's pretty much how I do. I just prepare my base with this brick house because why not? Because I do have the materials, might as well do that. Like it's just require probably the difficult materials will be getting this bathtub. You can just search this in city. I think I do have another more of this as well. I think I still have like 15 or 20 probably in my other base. So yeah, there's that. For this other stuff, it's just basic, simple thing that you can always get easily, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, that's kind of the third suggestions, I guess, which I feel like anyone already has at this point. Well, anyone that has this Moroz theorem at this point, anyway, I feel like they already have brick house as well, unless you grab this Moroz theorem and then move base, and then you just use this without having any other brick house. So yeah, there's that. Even I don't have the dugout as well, as you can see. This one, not that one, this one, like dugout, wooden house as well. I don't have that in my base. I might actually just in case, probably will, build that as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. It's just a little bit of another PSA about Moroz's theorem. There might be a possibility that this gets scaled to the Christmas event level, meaning that on the first day, this can technically, theoretically speaking, this can get scaled down to nothing, and that will make all of your perishable item over here having the expiration time way shorter than what it's supposed to be. So there's that. I guess that'll be it for this one. It's just like I said, it's a little bit of food for thoughts. You might want to consider this if you only rely on Moroz's theorem. There's three suggestions that I give pretty much. First, just process them. Second, have them saved in your package. And third, just have yourself one brick house. And that's pretty much it. Anyway, that'll be it for this one. I hope you guys enjoy it. Stay safe, stay healthy. I will see you again tomorrow with another The Art Survival video. But until then, see ya.